Ancient Egypt, the empire that defied time before Rome, before Greece. Even before the Great Wall of China, there was Egypt, an empire of golden tombs, colossal pyramids, and secrets buried beneath the sands of time. But how did a civilization rise from the banks of the Nile to dominate history for over 3,000 years? Today, we uncover the true story of ancient Egypt and how it shaped the world as we know it. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning into my brand new video. I'm so excited to share this one with you. We're about to dive deep into a fascinating topic. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Can't wait to hear what you think in the comments below. Let's get started. The story begins not with kings but with water. The Nile River, stretching over 4,000 miles, was Egypt's lifeline. Every year, its floodwaters brought fertile soil to the desert, allowing agriculture to flourish. While Mesopotamia, India, and China battled floods and unpredictable climates, Egypt had a clockwork rhythm to its seasons, unlike the warring city-states of Mesopotamia. Ancient Egypt unified early around 3100 BC under a single ruler, King Nama, also known as Menes. This unification gave Egypt a head start in stability and central governance. While other civilizations rose and fell within centuries, Egypt lasted for millennia. Why? Because it learned to adapt, centralize power, and mythologize leadership. The power of the pharaohs. Pharaohs weren't just kings, they were gods on earth. This divine authority gave them unparalleled power. The most famous of these rulers, Ramses II, Akhenaten, and Tutankhamun, weren't just political leaders, but cultural icons. Compare this to the democratic experiments in Athens, or the Senate politics of Rome. In Egypt, the pharaoh was the state. Loyalty wasn't a choice, it was divine obligation. Even the architecture reflected this divine rule. The pyramids at Giza weren't tombs alone, they were symbols of eternal power. The Great Pyramid, built for Pharaoh Khufu, remained the tallest structure in the world for over 3,800 years. No cranes, no concrete, just engineering genius, slave labor, and divine ambition. To live forever, that was the goal. Unlike the Greek fear of Hades or the Norse vision of Valhalla, Egyptians believed death was a journey, one they could prepare for. They mummified bodies, buried the dead with possessions, and built tombs filled with art, instructions, and even booby traps. The Book of the Dead wasn't a myth, it was a literal guide for navigating the afterlife. In contrast, other ancient civilizations buried their dead modestly, but Egyptians turned death into an industry with priests, embalmers, and entire economies built around the tomb. You can thank ancient Egypt for toothpaste, calendars, and even the concept of surgery. Egyptian medicine was so advanced, some techniques were later adopted by the Greeks. They knew how to stitch wounds, set bones, and even remove tumors over 4,000 years ago. And writing, Egyptians developed hieroglyphics, a sacred script combining art, language, and history. While Mesopotamians had cuneiform, Egyptian writing was more visual and accessible. The Rosetta Stone, discovered in 1799, became the key to unlocking this lost language, allowing us to read their myths, taxes, love poems, and laws. But even empires fall. By 30 BC, Egypt became a province of Rome, following the death of Cleopatra, the last pharaoh. She wasn't Egyptian, but Greek, descended from Alexander the Great's general, Ptolemy. A final twist in Egypt's multicultural history. For centuries, the secrets of Egypt were buried until Napoleon's campaign and the discovery of the Rosetta Stone reignited global fascination. Today, the legacy of ancient Egypt lives on in museums, books, films, and even tattoos. Its influence reaches beyond the sands of time into modern identity, architecture, and mystery. No other civilization has captured the imagination of humanity like ancient Egypt. Its monuments have survived invasions, sandstorms, and the march of time, but its greatest legacy: the proof that even in the harshest deserts, greatness can rise. If you enjoyed this journey through history, hit like, subscribe, and tell us, what ancient civilization should we explore next?